everybody? Hookah here. I'm a little bit late on some of my videos. I apologize for that. I've been really under the weather. It seems that ever since I moved, it's just constantly being sick. But as promised, we're going to be reviewing today some more Azure tobacco. It's going to be Barista's Choice this time. You guys go ahead and look at the packaging on this. This is the gold line, not the dark leaf, so a little bit easier to smoke. We're going to be smoking out of the same setup as I always smoke, an Osaka Hookah with their hose that comes with it. We got a black rook bowl along with a first generation HMD from Cloud Lotus. We got 3 titanium flat coals in there. Doesn't seem like the bowl is as heated up as I'd like it to be, so maybe I can talk to you guys a little bit before I go ahead and do this review about some upcoming stuff. So I actually have a brand new hookah coming in the mail that I'm going to be doing a review on, also from Amira. It's a nice little micro. It's really pretty, real small. It's going to be red. Really excited to do that when that comes in. After today's flavor, we're going to be reviewing a Tangier's flavor. It's going to be Tangier's Papaya Sorbet, which will be the next upcoming video. So I know that I've had a couple of requests for dark leaf reviews, so that's going to be really exciting when I already have it. It's been acclimated. It smells amazing. Haven't smoked it yet though, so I actually haven't smoked it and I've had it for about 2 weeks, so I'm like dying to go ahead and do that video as well. Something else, I actually went ahead and I bought a shotgun microphone for my camera that I record with, so hopefully the sound quality will be a lot better and that should be great for the videos. Well, let's go ahead and get into it then. And well, actually before we do that, why don't we open up this packaging and talk about what we got here, because coffee flavors are not my favorite flavors at all. I've smoked AF coffee, and with the vanilla it's pretty good, but most coffee flavors in general are not good, and I hate all of them. So I'm really interested to see if I'm going to like this one or not. Small to medium cut, really consistent with Azure tobacco, which is great. It smells like a really... It smells slightly sweet in a weird way. Not sure I'm going to like this. Coffee flavors, I tend to notice, for me at least personally, they're more tolerable if they're mixed with chocolate or mint flavors. I mean, mint, I'm sorry. Well, mint can be good too, but vanilla flavors. This smells like it has some sort of fruit undertone to it, which I can't pinpoint, maybe like a cherry, or it actually smells more like actual coffee bean than like an espresso or a latte or anything like that. It smells like actual coffee bean. It has some sort of undertone to it that I really can't pinpoint or tell you guys exactly what it is, but based on the smell of the packaging alone, I honestly don't think I'm going to like this flavor. Maybe I'll be surprised by the time I actually go ahead and smoke it, but it doesn't smell all that appealing to me, guys. I'm really sorry. So let's go ahead and smoke. Well heated now. Should be able to get into it and see what we got. Alright, off the bat, we got nice fluffy white clouds, really consistent with Azure tobacco, which is really good. I like their mix between glycerin and molasses and all that. It's real nice. You get a nice amount of clouds with good flavor out of it. Take the top off my HMD, let that roll the way that it's going. Since we got a good amount of heat in there now, the bowl's pretty warmed up. Guys, as far as the flavor, I'm getting a coffee flavor to it, but it is not a true coffee flavor at all. It honestly tastes kind of like if there's coffee in it, but it's not the true flavor of a coffee. Like, you know, when you go and try perfumes or colognes and stuff, they give you some coffee beans to smell in between to, like, you know, kind of cleanse the nose and stuff. Well, it's not like that at all. This, I really can't tell you guys exactly what it's like. It smells maybe more like a punched open K-cup or something like that of some coffee mix, but absolutely nothing on the inhale. On the exhale, there's a remnants of a coffee flavor, but it's not a true coffee flavor. Like I said, there's some sort of undertone to it. To be honest, the flavor tastes extremely neutral. It tastes almost like if there was no flavor with a hint of coffee coming through. So I will say that this actually, for one of the first times with Azure's line that I've been reviewing now for the past couple of weeks, this is probably one of the flavors that I will say I least have enjoyed trying or smoking. As of right now, I am not a fan of this flavor at all. Matter of fact, once I'm done with this video, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap this bowl out for something else because I am not a fan of this at all. Yeah, guys, so let's get into a review for this. This is gonna be a short video. There's not much good I can say about this flavor. The only strong points are the clouds are a 10 out of 10 and the cut's a 10 out of 10. But as far as the flavor, I think it's severely lacking. And if Azure has checked out any of my videos, which I hope they do, and don't take this the wrong way, this is just constructive feedback. But if you want to make a coffee flavor, maybe make more of a latte type of flavor that's a little semi-sweet, or just make that coffee come through more robust. This coffee tastes like it's an undertone to a blank flavor, which it's something that's actually kind of taken me back. And matter of fact, I'm going to take another inhale just to be sure, but it really tastes like there's nothing there. It tastes like if it was water vapor with a hint of coffee to it. It's really strange for me. And I haven't done anything different at all. This hookah has been cleaned. There is no ghosting in it. I clean all of my hookahs daily with isopropyl, and I let them sit overnight before I do a review, so I know that I get true flavor every single time. We got the same amount of coals. There's no difference in the pack. Everything is exactly the same, guys, but this is just not a good flavor. Excuse my dogs, but yeah, guys, to get into it, we're gonna give it a final review here. I'm gonna give this flavor a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10 because it needs to have some sort of sweetness to it, something to be the main tone. If you want to have the actual coffee as maybe like an undertone to it, that would be completely fine, but you got to add something to it that'll give it like an actual tone, because this actually tastes like water vapor mixed with a little bit of coffee. As a matter of fact, so where I'm from originally, down in Miami, we drink Cuban coffee, and Cuban coffee is something that I've grown up in my whole life. It's a very strong espresso flavor and a very strong coffee flavor, and normally you take it with a little bit of sugar only, so it's still pretty bitter. So I know the taste of coffee real well. This isn't it. This tastes a lot like American coffee that's been very watered down, where you're tasting almost more water than coffee. That's actually the closest thing I could compare it to, and I find it absolutely just disgusting. I'm not a big fan of this flavor, guys. I don't recommend picking it up. I mean, you're more than welcome to. Maybe you guys have had a better experience. Maybe you guys have packed it in a different way or mixed it with something that it might be really good with. But on its own, the way that it is, I am not a fan of this flavor at all, guys. So I'm going to leave it as a 4 out of 10, 10 out of 10 on the actual cut, 10 out of 10 on the clouds. It's 4 out of 10 on the flavor. Like I said, we got upcoming, we got that papaya sorbet, which I'm really excited for. Hopefully we can knock that out this week, and we could get that new hookah reviewed as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe so you guys can, know exactly when I upload some new videos. Feel free to ask me any questions on Reddit. Feel free to ask me any questions on YouTube. I'll be more than happy to get back to you guys. If you don't want to ask it in public, I'll go ahead and send me a private message, and I'm more than happy to reply. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.